Are you as frustrated as I am lately with how hard it is to grow on Instagram? Well, I found 5 reels that have actually been growing my following quickly lately, and I'm super excited to share them with you. Number 4 is my absolute favorite, so stay tuned. Okay, so the first reel that's actually been growing my following lately is educational reels. Now, I just take my tripod and my phone and I'll record a reel, 60 seconds or shorter. I'll have a hook, the meat, and the call to action at the end. And what I've actually noticed, little tip for you, is I used to try to fill the whole 60 seconds, but I've actually learned that if you go a bit shorter, sometimes even the really short reels will get a ton of views. So these get great views, but here's the number one best thing about these educational reels is these are my number one driver for sales when it comes to reels. And yes, we actually have a tracking software called Hyros that we use to actually know exactly which post or reel or email or whichever our sales are actually coming from. Now, I know creating lots of different reels is super time consuming, so I do have a free download for you in the description below. And this is how I batch 30 reels a month in just one day. So if you want to snag that for free, it's right there below for you. Okay, so the second type of reel that has actually been growing my following lately is quote reels. Now, I was really skeptical on these just because they just seem like too good to be true. They're just so easy to create. You literally just go into Canva, open a new template that's a reel size. You can put a video clip behind it and you just put your quote and your name and your handle on it. It definitely takes me the shortest amount of time to actually create a quote reel. Now, not every single quote reel hits, just like not every single reel hits. But what I've noticed is when a quote reel hits, it can really pop off and it has a lot of potential to go viral because typically they're a bit broader since it's a quote and it has the ability to reach and appeal to a lot of people. So quote reels have actually been really helpful for me for growing my Instagram followers lately. Okay, so I know I just said that quote reels take the shortest amount of time, but actually if you have a team or a virtual assistant, this one is gonna take you the absolute least amount of time. And this is making clips out of your long form content. So if you're making YouTube videos or if you have a podcast, you can have your virtual assistant or video editor create 60-second or less clips from your YouTube videos or podcasts, and you can repurpose those across all channels. So not only are these good for Reels, but they're also good for TikTok and they're also good for Shorts. I've personally found that they're the best for Reels and Shorts, and that for TikTok, what I've noticed that works the best is trend videos. Okay, so when it comes to these clips, I was again very skeptical because I'm like, this is not gonna take me any amount of time. I'm just gonna have my VA or video editor clip these clips, edit in the captions, and then upload them. And we actually schedule all of our reels using later.com. But to my surprise, we have consistently been getting a lot of views on these, specifically on Instagram. Now, I don't get as many views with these on TikTok, but I do also get a lot of views with these on Shorts. But Reels has actually been the most amount of views when it comes to the clipped content. Okay, drum roll, please. Are you ready for the number one reel that has grown my following the most in the last 30 days? Are you ready for it? Collab Reels. Okay, collab reels, you can collab on a trend, but what I've been doing that's been working super well lately is I actually am a guest on a number of podcasts every single month, and I ask the podcast host if they can make clips of the podcast, post them to Reels, and then make me a collaborator so that it then posts the reel on my Instagram channel and also their Instagram channel. And this has been by far the number one strategy driving the most followers to my Instagram account in the last 30 days. I think a lot of people are sleeping on these collab reels, and these are huge. So whether you are a guest on podcasts or you have a YouTube channel or you just want to collab with another creator creating a trend, I really think it is absolutely worth your time to do this because I've seen firsthand my account absolutely skyrocket with followers from these collab reels. Okay, last but not least is trend reels. Now, obviously everyone knows about trend reels, but they're still growing my account. I will say though that they are not my number one source of gaining followers on Instagram, but they do still bring in a lot of views and a lot of reach to my account, which brings a lot of awareness to my account, which does help in my overall strategy. It sounds silly, but the best way to grow is trying different things, tracking them, see what works best for you, and then doubling and tripling down on that one thing that's working best for you. I know for me, I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more collab reels in the future. Now that you know the 5 reels that are gonna grow your following fast on Instagram, you might be wondering how to actually monetize the following that you have. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's gonna be 10 times more powerful. See you in the next video.